tax for the self-employed in connection with the grants that have been received. In this video, I'm going to look at how the grants that you've received will be taxed. And although in a way it's a really simple thing, there is a catch, and I want to make sure that you're aware of the catch. But as you can imagine, in essence, it is very simple. Loans that you've received are repayable. Grants that you've received are taxable. This is part of a series of videos about tax and accounting. If you'd like to join us, then please subscribe to the channel and you'll be kept up to date. And if you press the like button, it helps me get the message to more people. So, tax and the self-employed. Now, for a lot of businesses, you've made nowhere near as much money during the last year as you had in previous year. And for you, I guess the good news is that there will be much less tax to pay, and although you've received grants, maybe they haven't been enough to make up for the revenue. And as I say, maybe the good part of that is that your tax bills next year will be much lower. The next thing I just want to look at is it doesn't matter where the money has gone into your accounts. So when you filled out the grant applications, you could have the money directly going into your personal account rather than your business account. So you do need to make sure that you pick the grant up when you put your books and records and when you prepare your books and records, because it'd be really easy to miss something that's gone into your personal accounts. The grants are taxable and therefore should be included in your business accounts. And I really worry that a lot of people are going to miss that out. And since the actual revenue gave you the money, I think that the HMRC will be looking for that rookie error that one of the grants that they have paid has been missed off your tax return. So I think the first thing to notice is an administrative affair, and making sure that you do get those grants into your books and records. Now, when I'm looking at self-employed, I'm really looking at people who are self-employed, so they're in a partnership or they're a sole trader. For companies, it is relatively simple. For all of a company's profits, they're taxed at 19%, and that tax is paid 9 months after your year end for small businesses. But for self-employed people, it is slightly different because you have this slightly weird payments on account system where you pay the main tax the 31st of January after the 5th of April year end, so it's the January the following year. But if your payments are more than trivial, then you get payments on account. And this is really what I'm worried about, because for a lot of businesses, you have actually made more money in this year over the pandemic than any other year, and that's caused by the grants that you received, particularly in the first part of the lockdowns. And then a lot of businesses, particularly trades and businesses that have a lot of internet trading, then very often they've done very, very well indeed. And you receive the grants because at the end of the day you didn't know that was going to be the case in April, May, June 2020. But then the following 9 months trading was actually really strong. So you're entitled to the grants, so it's not a question of that, but they're taxable. And if you've had a record year, then come January 2022, you'll have the whole of the tax to pay on those higher profits, but also your payments on account for the following tax year will be high. So don't forget that for a basic rate taxpayer in a trade, you pay 20% tax plus 9% national insurance. That's 29% tax. So that racks up, and if you're a high rate taxpayer, then it's 40% and 2%, 42%. But if you've also got payments on account, it's not 29%, it's 50% higher than that. So the payments on an account could make that January 2022 figure higher than you expect. So what do you do about it? Well, I think first of all, just be aware of it. Make sure that you've got enough in your tax savings account to take care of that. And then of course, the old accountant's favourite, which is get your accountants the information to your accountants nice and early, or get your tax return early so that you have lots of time with a known tax bill. So there you have it. It is as simple as that. If you received loans, they're repayable. If you receive grants, they are taxable. Watch out for grants that are being paid not into your main business account, and make sure that you're just careful to save enough tax for those payments on account. Thank you for watching. As I say, this is part of a series of videos about tax and accounting issues. If you would like to comment, I'll be interested in your thoughts. Please like the video. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribing to the channel, make sure that you are kept up to date. Thank you very much.